Hi everyone, welcome to Literacy English and Public Speaking. The naming of this course, Literacy English and Public Speaking, is testament to our conviction that everyone who is committed to improving his or her literacy can and will develop the capability to master the English language, grammar, syntax, and speech, and develop the confidence required to demonstrate their public speaking ability before a captive audience. I'm Colette from Dr. Colette J.A. Smith and Associates, and this year we will be rolling this course out online to facilitate persons who have limited time to sit in a classroom but really want to improve their literacy, their English language, and their public speaking skills. Have you been concerned about your communication? Have you been wondering whether or not you would be able to make an excellent presentation to a captive audience? Well, this is the beginning of that journey. This is a 2-year program, but it will be offered online, and so there will be persons who will be able to complete the course well in advance of 2 years. The texts we're going to be using are the Gleaner Children's Own Spelling Bee book, which has incidentally been used to create spelling bee champions who have gone on to compete internationally and done very well. Jody and Maxwell comes to mind. The new First Aid in English Revised Spelling, Vocabulary and Writing, published by McGraw-Hill Schools Division. The First Aid in English Reader C, Buried Treasures and Other Stories, Caribbean Language Arts Project Reading Skills Workbook. Carlong Revision Guide for Junior English by Carlong Publishers. We will also be providing other resources such as video clips, notes, online articles, as well as one-on-one interactions for those persons who will request a consultation with me. What are your needs? To improve literacy, English language, communication, and public speaking skills. To master the spelling of first, intermediary, and final round words as outlined in the Gleaner Spelling Bee book. To use these words in their right context. To use them to create complete logical sentences. To understand the rules of grammar and capably apply these rules to everyday communication. To improve qualifications to successfully complete desired courses of study. To prepare for more active participation in work, church, and community initiatives and activities. To improve writing skills and develop the capability to construct logical sentences, paragraphs and compositions, essays, speeches, articles, presentations that are grammatically coherent and interesting. To become proficient at filling out various business forms. What is the methodology that we will be employing in this course? Questions and answers, written discussions on topics being covered for the session, spelling tests, reading activity tests, written activities, sentence completion, grammar exercises, essay writing, tests, examinations, audio clips, listening exercises, recording and evaluation of speech, grammar, diction, tone, speed, and clarity, video clips, dictionary usage practice, public speaking. Students will be required to write presentations using various audiovisual aids, practice on his or her own, receive guidance and feedback from me, the lecturer, or any other lecturer assigned, then deliver presentations to work groups, friends, and in public forums such as churches and community groups. At the beginning of each class, the teacher reviews previous lessons, including pre-recorded videos. During the class, the teacher explains concepts. For example, the phonetic sounds of letters in words. Tests students' understanding and application of the concepts. For example, the spelling of assigned words. Explains learning strategies. For example, how to break words into syllables to spell them correctly. introduces new concepts for the day's session, identifying vowels and consonants when spelling words, for example, discusses concepts, for example, the hard and soft sounds of different letters of the alphabet, such as the hard sound of the letter C, k, the soft sound of the letter C, s, as in ceiling, the hard sound of the letter G, as in great. What is to be achieved at the end of all sections or units? Each section of the lesson plan deals with a specific topic from the course outline. This may be a new topic being introduced for the first time, or a follow-up activity or exercise in logical progression relating to a topic covered previously. What are the objectives for each session or class? This is linked to agreed short, medium, and long-term goals set with the student. This is intended to help the student to improve his or her own literacy, competency in the English language, and presentation or public speaking skills. You may have short, medium, and long-term goals. Ensure that they are specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. What are the expected outcomes from each session? This refers to what the student should be able to do at the end of each session. The student who works assiduously and consistently should be able to identify the sounds of vowels and consonants in order to correctly spell words used in the English grammar, improve mastery and spelling of all assigned words without looking at the source, to use words in their correct context, in properly completed and constructed sentences. The student should be able to see the composition, the essay, the article, the story, the speech, the presentation as a literary structure made up of sentences as building blocks, with each paragraph as a unit or room in the structure. Each paragraph must therefore be focused on one subtopic related to the entire title or topic of the composition, essay, article, story, speech, or presentation. The student is also expected to read stories and accurately answer questions about them. The student should be able to write a complete, cohesive, interesting composition, essay, article, story, or speech that readers or listeners can clearly follow and understand. The student is able to develop competency in public speaking and confidence in reading and delivering relevant, interesting presentations to an audience. The student is able to develop competency to complete exams internally and externally. The student is expected to be able to complete this course within 2 years. Are you ready? Let's look at the content for weeks 1 to 8, Steps to Literacy. Why are we starting with Steps to Literacy in an English and public speaking program? I taught English for academic purposes at the University of the West Indies, FD10A, and I have discovered that even after having passed the GSAT, Common Entrance, or other entrance examinations to enter high school and tertiary institutions, students are still struggling with the phonetic sound of words. As a result of that, they are not able to spell or pronounce words correctly. Consequently, when they do their exams or submit their assignments, there are many grammatical errors, and so we are beginning this course with Steps to Literacy. We will look at letter sounds, the phonetic sounds from each letter of the alphabet. We will look at vowels and consonants, consonant clusters. These are two or more consonants together in a word. For example, NT at the end of the word want, LD at the end of the words could, would, LT at the end of words like spelt, felt, NK at the end of words like think, ink, NG at the end of words like coming, going, ND at the end of words like and, CK at the end of words like click, ST at the end of words like list, fist, or at the beginning of the words start and stew. Digraphs, two or more letters that together make a new sound. Vowel digraphs, two or more vowels making one sound. Examples of consonant digraphs are TH as in with, TCH as in latch, CH as in church. We will then take a look at syllables. A syllable is a part of the word containing a vowel. Letter sounds. These are phonetic sounds from each letter of the alphabet. Vowels and consonants. Digraphs and silent letters. Many words contain digraphs and consonants that are not sounded when you say the word. For example, the W in the word wren, W-R-E-N. The W in the word whose, W-H-O-S-E. The H in the word ghost, G-H-O-S-T. The last B in the word bomb, B-O-M-B. Comb, C-O-M-B. The G-H in the words delight, daylight. Ought, O-U-G-H-T. Through, thoughtful, T-H-O-U-G-H-T-F-U-L. Delightful, D-E-L-I-G-H-T-F-U-L. The K in the word knob. The K in the word knife. The L in the word folks, F-O-L-K-S. Knife, K-N-I-F-E. Knob, as in doorknob, K-N-O-B. Word building. Some of the areas that we are going to be focusing on in word building are words with short vowels, base or root words, adding ed and ing, dropping the final e to build a new word ending with ed or ing, base words ending with a consonant and the letter y, derivations, words that are derived from other words, root words, base words, prefixes, suffixes, compound words, from primary words to compound words, examples of compound words, using compound words in sentences, rhyming words, synonyms, words with similar meanings, homonyms and homophones, words with similar sounds, antonyms, opposites of words. For your dictionary skills, we will be taking you through understanding words, their meanings, and how to use them in the right context. The difference between a dictionary and a thesaurus. Word usage and sentence construction. Using words correctly in sentences. Reading with fluency. Ensuring clarity of meaning and effective communication. How do you study words? Maybe you have been struggling with mastering the spelling of words. Here is what you can do. Look at the word and say the word. Read each letter in the word. Think about the sound each letter makes. Close your eyes and spell the word to yourself. Then look at the word. Did you spell it correctly? Say each letter of the word as you copy it to paper. Cover the word and write it again. Look at the word. Did you write it correctly? If you made any mistakes, repeat the steps. In weeks 9 to 18, we will be looking at parts of speech and sentences. Adjectives, descriptive adjectives, adjectives of quantity, definite, indefinite, adjectives of distinction, demonstrative, interrogative, distributive, comparison of adjectives, regular and irregular adjectives, positive, comparative, superlative. The noun, the proper noun, the common noun, how they are written, the verb, tense, present tense, past tense, future tense, continuous tense, infinitive, participles, present and past participles, irregular verbs. We will then go on to the adverb, comparison of adverbs, positive, comparative, superlative, the verb-adverb combination and usage. Parts of speech and sentences, the pronoun, the personal pronoun, the relative pronoun, interrogative pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, the indefinite pronoun, nominative forms of pronoun, objective forms of pronouns, possessive forms, reflexive forms, possessive adjectives, nominative for the subject, objective for the object. The conjunction, time, place, cause or reason, concession, condition, manner or degree, purpose, consequence, the preposition, exclamation signs, interjections, and when to use them. Numbers, singular, plural. Gender, the masculine gender, the feminine gender. Group terms and collections, animate and inanimate. Similes, distinctive qualities of creatures, special qualities of things. Other areas of English grammar to be covered in weeks 19 to 23 include occupations, places and receptacles, sounds and motions, classifications, gradations, associations, analogies, absurdities, abbreviations and contractions, diminutives, small quantities, references, where to find what. Other rules of English grammar to be covered in weeks 24 to 27 are concord, subject-verb agreement, singular and plural, punctuation, capital letters, capitalization, beginning of a sentence, first letter, beginning of special names, beginning of direct speech, titles, lines of poetry, beginning words of exclamation, any word, title, or name referring to God or Christ, he, him, his, for example. The word I standing by itself in a sentence. The period or full stop. The comma, quotation marks, single quotations, double quotations. The exclamation mark, the question mark, the apostrophe, the colon, the semicolon, the hyphen, also called a dash, the underscore. Subject of the sentence. During weeks 28 to 34, we will be covering parts of a complete sentence. The subject of the sentence, the predicate of the sentence, the object of the sentence. These are other nouns in the sentence that fall in the predicate of the sentence and not the subject. You can think of subjects as doing the action and objects as the noun or pronoun being acted upon. We will look at the verb of the sentence, other parts of the sentence, complex sentences, simple sentences, and how to punctuate each segment. Phrases, definition, how to use phrases, popular phrases, clauses, definition, where and how to use clauses. In weeks 35 and 36, we will be covering colloquialism, colloquial expressions. In weeks 37 to 40, we'll be looking at doubles, use of words to give greater emphasis, repetition of actual words, by repetition of meaning, by alliteration, words beginning with the same letter, by opposites, by words of similar sounds, by related words, and other examples. In weeks 41 to 42, we will be looking at proverbs. Weeks 43 to 45, journaling. Weeks 46 to 52, the writing process, the literary structure, paragraphs, a group of sentences that tell or speak about a main idea. Every paragraph should have a topic sentence. Topic sentence. This is often the first sentence. The other sentences in the paragraph should tell your readers more about the topic sentence. Stages in the writing process. There are various stages to be completed in the writing process in order to write a good composition, speech, essay, article, presentation. These stages will help you to understand the process. Pre-writing. This is the stage where you begin to put your ideas together. Drafting is where you create an outline of what you will be writing, speaking, or presenting on. Revising. Read your sentences. Could a reader tell what you are speaking about, what you are saying? Make any changes you need to make in the revision stage. Proofreading. Check your spelling and punctuation. Copy your sentences neatly. Have a fresh eye. Look over your presentation. Publishing. Give your sentences to a friend, colleague, or family member to read. Talk about them with the individual or individuals. Then you will be ready for your presentation. Evaluation is extremely important in any course of study. It is important for you to evaluate your teacher, tutor, lecturer. It is important for the lecturer to evaluate you, the student, and your performance so you can understand whether or not you are making progress and where you need to improve. So we are going to be beginning with the English alphabet and letter sounds. Are you ready? Let's go. What is the alphabet? The Oxford Dictionary defines the alphabet as the letters used in a language. Why didn't they simply say the letters used in the English language? Because there are many alphabets. The English alphabet is one. The alphabet is also defined as a set of letters or symbols in a fixed order used to represent the basic set of speech words in a particular language, especially the set of letters from A to Z in the English language. There are several types of alphabets around the world. You have the Arabic, Hebrew, Latin, Greek, Indian, and other alphabets. So from weeks 1 to 10, we are going to be looking at steps to literacy with a focus on spelling mastery. Letter sounds, the phonetic sounds of letters of the alphabet. The English alphabet, 26 letters in upper and lower case. Homonyms, each of 2 or more words having the same spelling or pronunciation but different meanings and origin. Again, a definition from Oxford Languages. We'll be talking about creating words using vowels and consonants. Creating sentences using vowels and consonants. So the letters of the English alphabet are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z or Z. The letter A is a vowel. It carries a long and a short sound. A, as in apple. B, B as in boy. C carries a soft sound and a hard sound. The hard sound of the letter C can be heard in the word call. C-A-L-L, call, call. Or the soft sound of the letter C in the word ceiling. C-E-I-L-I-N-G, ceiling. D, D as in dog, dog. E as in egg. F, F as in friend, friend. G also carries a hard sound as in Garfield, G, G, Garfield, G-A-R-F-I-E-L-D, and the soft sound as in George, G-E-O-R-G-E, George. The following letter is the letter H. H as in has, has, has. Can you hear the breath? Has. I as in India, India, E, India. J, J as in Jamaica. K, K as in king. L as in London. M as in Mary. N as in no, no, no. O as in orange. P as in pink, pink, pink. Q as in queen, queen. R as in roll, roll. S as in sugar, sugar or ship. T as in Tom. U as in umbrella, umbrella. V as in victory. W as in win, win. X as in xylophone. Y as in yellow. Z or Z as in zebra. The letters of the English alphabet. The English alphabet contains 26 letters. 5 of the letters are traditionally known as vowels. They give the vowel sounds for the letters A, E, I, O, and U. W and Y are consonants that are sometimes used in words that give a vowel sound. You'll learn more about this in the course. The remaining 21 letters are known as consonant sounds. B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z, or Z. The English alphabet is derived from the Latin alphabet, a collection of letters used by ancient Romans. It was adopted to represent the English language. When we speak of vowels and consonants, we are referring to the sound each letter of the alphabet makes. A vowel is a sound made by allowing breath to flow out of your mouth without closing any part of your mouth or throat. Vowels come from the Latin word vocalis, meaning vocal or relating to the voice. If you place your hand on your larynx while making a vowel sound, A, E, E, I, O, U, you will feel a vocal vibration. Remember, a vowel is one of a class of speech sounds in the articulation of which the oral part of the breath channel is not blocked and is not constricted enough to cause audible friction. Broadly, a vowel is one of the most prominent sounds in a syllable. Here are the letters or symbols representing the vowel, usually used in the English language. A, E, I, O, U. We will be speaking about the short sounds of each vowel and the long sounds of each vowel. For the short vowel sounds, we have A, E, O, U. A, E, I, O, and U are the long sounds. In the long vowel sound, each vowel says its name, as in A, E, I, O, and U. A, E, E, I, O, U, U. A, E, O, U. A, E, O, U. Note the movement of my lips and my jaws as I make the short sound of each vowel. A, E, I, O, and U are the long forms. Consonant. What is a consonant? A consonant is a sound made by blocking air from flowing out of the mouth with the tongue, teeth, or palate. For example, B is pronounced by putting the lips together, and L is pronounced by touching your palate with your tongue. L. Remember the English letters B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, X, Z or Z, and usually W and Y are called consonants. The vowel or vowel sounds A and I are also words in their own right. So I could say a book, A, B-O-O-K. I have a book. Or I could say I am going. I, the letter I, capital I, would begin my sentence. Am going. Complete sentence. So A and I are also words in their own right. Let's provide you with some definitions that you will meet from time to time in this course. A phoneme. Have you heard this term before? What is a phoneme? This is any of the distinctive units of sound in a specific language that distinguishes one word from another. For example, the letters P, B, D, or T in the words pad, pat, bad, bat. When you think of phoneme, you think of phonics or phonetics. A grapheme. What is a grapheme? It is the smallest meaningful contrastive or functional unit in a writing system that corresponds to a sound. This can be a single letter or a sequence of letters. The letters SH as in shop, SHOP, AI as in paid, PAID, IGH as in thigh, THIGH, TCH as in switch, SWITCH, are graphemes. Ghost, GHOST, contains 5 phonemes: G, H, O, S, and T, and 4 graphemes: GH, O, S, and T. There are 44 sounds or phonemes in the English language, 24 consonant sounds and 20 vowel sounds. Short vowel sounds: A as in cat, A. E as in leg, E. I as in sit, I. O as in top, O. U as in rub, U. Long vowel sounds: AI and AY, as in paid, PAID, tray, TRAY. Long vowel sounds: EE and EA, as in BEE, B, BEAT, beat. IE and IGH, the long I sound, PIE, pie, HIGH, high. OE and OW, the long O sound, TOE, toe, FLOW, flow. OO and UE, the long U sound, moon, Q. R controlled vowel sounds: AR as in car, car. Can you hear the A flowing into the R? Car. ER as in her, her. OR as in cork, cork. Other vowel sounds: OW and OU, as in cow, COW, cow. And out, OUT, out. The OY and OI, as in boy, oi. VOID, void. EER and EAR, as in dare and near. AIR and ERE, as in hair and there. OUR as in tour. Unstressed vowels: the schwa, as in trumpet, across, suppose. There isn't a great emphasis on the vowel, but you can hear it in the word. Short vowels: the sound is quick and sharp, like a quick vocal breath. A, apple, cat, pat, ham, mad, glad, bat. E, as in egg, bed, peck, swept, rest, led, 10. I, as in insect, sit, pin, disc, fin, lid, rip, dim. O, as in top, dock, rot, cog, jot, shop, God. U, as in sun, bot, pun, rub, tub. Short vowel sounds can also be heard when you pronounce longer words such as magistrate and fascinate. Magistrate, MAGISTRATE. The first A after the M is a short A. The I after the G is a short I. The last A is a long A. The E at the end of magistrate is a silent E. So we have short vowels, consonants, long vowels, and a silent letter in the word magistrate. Similarly, fascinate, FASCINATE, C-I-N-A-T-E contains short vowels, a long vowel, consonants, and a silent E. Note how the second A in both words made the long vowel sound. Some words give the short vowel sound or the long vowel sound, depending on whether you are using them in the present tense or the past tense. Read the following sentences. I can read this book. Note the word read, R-E-A-D, carries the long E sound. I can read this book. The word read is being used in its present tense format. In its past tense format, meaning I would have read the book before, I will say, I read this book yesterday. Read. It is the same spelling of the word, R-E-A-D, but it is being used in its past tense format. I read this book yesterday. Note the short E sound in the word R-E-A-D being used in the past tense, and the long E sound in the same word R-E-A-D used in its present tense. Present tense, read. Past tense, read. Spelling, R-E-A-D, both for the present tense and the past tense. Vowels are interesting. Next, let's look at long vowel sounds.